Mr. Speaker, this bill should not be controversial.
The SAVE Act, what it means for elections, society, and our future. Let me explain you shortly the most highlighted and flashing issue called the SAVE Act. The world is changing fast, and with each passing election, the stakes seem higher than ever. People are raising questions about voter security, election integrity, and how technology is transforming the democratic process. Enter the SAVE Act, a proposal designed to protect elections from external threats, ensure transparency, and restore public trust. But what exactly is the SAVE Act, and how will it impact elections, society, and the economy? Let's break it down. The Secure America's Voting Elections (SAVE) Act was introduced as a way to tackle growing concerns about election security. Its main goal is to safeguard the democratic process from cyber attacks, foreign interference, and technological vulnerabilities. In recent years, we've seen increased efforts to hack voting systems and spread misinformation. The SAVE Act seeks to address these problems head-on with a comprehensive set of reforms. What does the SAVE Act do? The SAVE Act introduces several key measures. Strengthening cybersecurity. One of the primary objectives is to protect voting infrastructure from cyber threats. This includes securing election databases, voter registration systems, and voting machines. Paper ballot backup. To reduce the risks of electronic tampering, the SAVE Act encourages the use of paper ballots as a reliable backup. These physical records can be audited to verify election results. Voter verification and transparency. The Act promotes more robust voter verification processes while ensuring transparency in how elections are conducted and reported. Increased federal support for election security. Local election officials will receive more funding and resources to upgrade outdated equipment and adopt modern security protocols. Concerns and criticisms. As promising as it sounds, the SAVE Act hasn't escaped criticism. While many agree that election security is essential, the Act raises several concerns. 1. Potential for voter suppression. Some critics argue that stricter voter verification processes may make it harder for certain groups such as minorities, the elderly, and low-income voters to cast their ballots. This could inadvertently reduce voter participation. 2. Privacy issues. Expanding voter data security may pose risks to individuals' privacy. Centralized databases could become prime targets for hackers, leading to potential data breaches. 3. Increased costs. Securing elections is expensive. Upgrading voting systems, implementing new cybersecurity measures, and conducting regular audits require significant government funding, which may strain local and state budgets. 4. By technological dependence. While technology can enhance election processes, it also introduces new vulnerabilities. Relying too heavily on tech without proper safeguards could create unforeseen risks.
Impact on elections. If implemented, the SAVE Act could bring significant changes to how elections are conducted and perceived. Restoring public trust. By focusing on security and transparency, the Act aims to restore voters' confidence in the electoral process. This could lead to higher voter turnout and a more engaged electorate. Preventing election fraud. The Act's measures will make it harder for foreign actors or cybercriminals to manipulate election results. More reliable election results. With paper ballot backups and regular audits, the accuracy of election outcomes will improve. However, the Act's strict requirements may lead to increased bureaucracy, potentially causing delays in election reporting and certification. Impact on society. For society, the SAVE Act has a dual impact. On one hand, it strengthens democracy by protecting elections from interference. On the other hand, it could deepen divisions if not implemented fairly. Positive impact. Greater election security promotes a more informed and confident society. Citizens are more likely to participate when they trust the system. Negative impact. If the Act results in unintended voter suppression, it could further polarize communities and fuel debates about fairness and access to voting. Impact on the economy. The SAVE Act's economic impact is both immediate and long-term. Government spending. The Act requires significant investment in cybersecurity, technology upgrades, and election infrastructure. This could lead to increased federal and state budgets for election security. Cybersecurity industry growth. The act will create opportunities for cybersecurity companies and tech providers, potentially boosting job creation in these sectors. Election-related jobs. Temporary job opportunities may arise from election security upgrades and audits. While the costs are substantial, proponents argue that the price of not protecting democracy is far greater. Conclusion. The SAVE Act is more than just a piece of legislation, it's a response to a changing world where elections face new challenges every day. While it promises to make elections safer and more transparent, it also raises important questions about fairness, cost, and privacy. Will it strengthen democracy or create new hurdles? Only time will tell. Protecting democracy isn't easy, but it's necessary. Stay informed, stay engaged, and always make your voice heard.